Hello, welcome to Technodifier
Number 34!
Number 34. It is
The 4th of May.
4th, 5th.
May the 4th be with you, as I
and-
heard someone say today.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you say back to me?
Really?
No, actually, I saw someone type it, so
Somebody's
I didn't
got a
want to
case
hear
of
them
the
say
Monday.
it. I read it.
Okay.
I read it.
You guys are going to Chicago to see Montauban.
A Montauban will be seen in
tomorrow.
7-1 surround. Which, okay, tell me what breakdown 7-1 is. It seven? Is it literally 7 speakers?
7 channels.
7
It doesn't have
channels?
to be 7 speakers.
7
The
channels.
dot 1 is the subwoofer.
Okay.
7.1 means it's got a front center. What is it? Left and right surround front.
Right.
Left and right surround back. And I think middle
On
left
either
and
side.
right.
Okay.
So you're surrounded by speakers.
That's going to
In
be
the-
kind of cool, I think.
Yeah, I wonder where they're putting them though. That's the question.
Well,
If they put them all around you, it'll be like the craziest shit.
yeah.
When I saw Autocar in Boston, they had some kind of weird, more than stereo shit going on. There's
That's
sort of like a
awesome.
wall of speakers, and you could feel stuff move really vividly
That's so
across
cool.
the stereo.
So
field.
they're able to turn sets of them on and off, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost like a half circle, and it was just
Oh,
like...
that's awesome. That's awesome.
So that's cool. I bet that'll sound pretty cool.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
We're hoping.
I hope they can make... They should make like a 7.1... You should make a
DVD.
7.1 mix of that shit.
A live DVD of that
Yeah.
shit.
I'm
exactly.
excited because we can go out to eat and have dinner because I got paid. I don't have to
Ooh,
worry about
we
just eating
should.
a
Maybe we should go to the Chicago Diner,
peanut butter sandwich.
Mr. Vegan.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a pretty darn good vegan place to eat.
Is it even close to Eric's though? Isn't it down
Yeah.
south?
Oh no, it's Chicago Diners in across the
Oh,
street
is it?
from
Is
where
it?
we used to live.
Speaking of Eric, he got a computer. He got a laptop. He got a
Vio, you said?
Vio, yeah.
Yes.
Do you know
I'm
which
not
one?
Sure, I'm not sure which one or what the specs are, but I know he's got it. You guys will see it.
I definitely want to check it out because I'm thinking of buying a laptop soon. Of course, I keep saying this, but you know I'm buying a house too, so go figure. But yeah.
You're gonna get a Vio?
No, I'm just gonna look at it. You know, I'm getting a MacBook. Still is my just.
I think the question is, do you get a MacBook or do you get a MacBook Pro? I think that's the real question.
I don't think I need the Pro.
Well, as I'm saying, but you did not do you get the Vio because
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
You can't really run macOS on the Vio legally. If you
Right.
could, that would be a different story. If
It
you could
would.
license it, that would change it all. You
It
know?
would. It really would. It'd be great.
Because on some of their hardware, Sony outmaxed Apple. You know,
Yeah, on some of the hardware.
yeah,
Yeah.
like they've got super tiny, lightweight, ultra portable.
I know that's the shit that I like about it.
It's amazing.
It's just badass.
the stuff that's, and then there's the stuff that's Japan only,
Yeah.
like that are
Ooh.
crazy tiny. Like you're
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
See,
Panasonic,
you need to check out the Japanese laptop market for your next laptop.
Dynamism.com. You're probably about the same amount of money you pay for an Apple thing, but
Yeah, I mean,
some of those are imports the company takes and they install. It doesn't even come with Windows and English on it.
oh,
Like the
that's
Windows
great.
that comes on it
Yeah.
would be Japanese. You can
yeah.
keep it if you want, but they'll redo it.
Japanese Windows.
Yeah,
Japanese Vista.
it's like we'll install.
You're like, I guess I have to try to learn Japanese now, huh?
No, that's not so much interesting.
So, Netflix.
Improving their online.
Netflix
shit,
has
huh?
demoed updates to the online movie plane, which already was pretty cool. Except
great.
if you're on a Mac.
Yeah,
You could get it to work through Parallels pretty well, actually, and I
Right.
did. It didn't look as good as in Windows, but I've not compared it side by side recently.
yeah.
But they're supposed to be supporting other browsers other than IE, and I think maybe a version on that'll work in the Mac.
That's great.
Yeah, and it's a little more. They built a player environment. It's supposed to be you're supposed to be able to get to extra commentary. There's like chapter marks and stuff now where there weren't before. They're making it a lot more like the DVD viewing experience.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just really smart about this. Again, I think we talked about this before, but their scheme is you get to watch an hour for every $1 you spend per month with them. So if you have like the 3-disc plan at a time, I think maybe it's $15-16. That's 16 hours of movies you can watch.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not bad. If you traveled, man, that would be fucking sweet. You wouldn't even have to worry about picking up DVDs.
That's true.
You
That's
could just
true.
watch stuff on the road and not even have to carry that stuff with you.
Right, right.
All you need
What-
is
what-
Wi-Fi.
What's the stuff about Peter Gabriel and the free music stuff?
Is it We7.com?
Oh, nice.
Is that what it is?
We7.
So what they're doing is, at least in one of the thing I read, is that one of their schemes is you can download a track, but it's advertising supported.
Okay.
You keep it for a certain amount of time or a certain number of plays, and then eventually the advertising goes away, so you have the music for free then.
Oh, because you've been advertised to, and they've
Because
gotten
you've
their...
been advertised to.
and each
for
play is like a click-through.
or something, yeah.
Or something like that, and you eventually pay for it. That's really smart.
That was one of the schemes in it.
I like that scheme. That's really smart. I would deal with that.
Yeah, and then you would get revenue. Whoever the artist would get revenue based on what the advertisement was.
Right.
You know, it gives people to download free music.
Yeah.
And why? Yeah, but why won't it? Why won't it work? I think, in my opinion, is
The labels don't like that.
yeah, because they
scheme.
can't pillage it.
Yeah.
But it won't
They
be the
can't pat
labels.
it and
There'll be
steal
there's always going to
and
be
cheat.
different digital. The cool thing about even the way the market is now is iTunes has the big chunk of it,
You can segment
but
it
there's
as much
still
as...
so many.
infinitely segmentable like any other market
Yeah,
share is.
and it's all just fucking shit on the screen anyway.
Well, and how
Yeah.
easy is it for a label to say, okay, we want to sell MP3s now?
Well, and what is
without
the,
DRM.
And what is the real overhead in any of this stuff if you've already got an online presence? It's negligible.
Servers and that's it,
Negligible, yeah,
and you can outsource that to somebody.
exactly.
So, net radio execution postponed.
This is the legislation that was retroactively
Going
changing
to-
not only the way but the pricing on streaming radio.
I hate this shit, man. I'm
There's
so
been
sick.
a bill.
Yeah,
that-
they've done so much to kill internet radio now in the last few years, and this is even more of it, right?
Yeah, and the thing is the rates are like 2 or 3 times what satellite radio's rates are for the
Yeah.
exact same ability.
Yeah.
So that's the counter piece of legislation that somebody, I can't remember who sponsored, is trying to get pushed through. That would force them to do rates that are basically the rates that
Satellite is.
that satellite
Which is
satellite
the-
providers pay. Well, that's only fair since the satellite providers are trying to claim right now that they compete with streaming radio.
Right.
Well, they don't if they pay a third of the
Right.
royalties.
We'll talk it to them because they had it for free for so long.
And the RIA is trying to claim that they own all the rights to the streaming stuff. And they
Yeah,
don't have to pay
that
people
I think.
again.
Did we talk
They're
about
doing
that before?
again.
Yeah, that is so shady, man. It's so fucking.
Yeah, not
shady.
only are
It's
they
like-
going to the streaming radio stations
like,
and saying,
fuck
"Hey,
you,
we need more
RIA.
money," and the other thing that got me was they were saying the stuff was retroactive to where you owed me. Oh, your rates went up for the last year that you already operated.
Oh, and you owe me for all these independent artists that were never part of our under our umbrella retroactively.
It's like
Or
the
something.
corn shit, like the DNA for corn. And they're like, you have to pay us money because our shit got on your corn.
You need to pay us.
Right.
For, yeah, exactly.
You stole our
totally.
pollen.
Which
Which,
our DNA, our genetic.
Which
structure.
ADM, right? This
Yeah.
is the ADM shit. Yeah, and
And their
then,
commercials are
Monsanto
like
and-
ADM.
Supermarket to the
For
store to the world.
Yeah. We're feeding kids in China.
Well,
soy.
if you listen to the news hour, it's brought to you by ADM and like Chevron.
Yeah.
all the
You're like,
shady.
"Oh, you
Exxon
fucking
Mobil."
motherfuckers. Oh.
The ExxonMobil Theater presents.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you have so much money, you have to do this, and we can still say the truth about you because you do shady shit.
Oh, just that reminded me. There's a. It's not been substantiated by the guy, but it looks like a guy that worked at PC Magazine quit because his editor was upset at him because he was running articles that were critical of their advertisers,
Interesting.
and one of them was specifically the top 10 things we hate about Apple.
Oh wow.
That supposedly that's the straw that broke the camel's back, and he quit. He worked there 10 years and
Wow.
worked in the industry for 13. Was like, I'm not. Yeah.
Man.
Like
that's-
you've compromised my. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not kowtowing to advertisers. That's not how this works.
Military actually just passed guidelines on blogs for soldiers and emails, even content of emails.
It
has
says
to
don't
be-
blog.
Has to be approved, and content of blogs has to be approved by a commanding officer. Which,
Because that addresses the problem.
yeah.
The problem being there's a crappy situation.
If
people
you want a
put in that
clue
they
to
blog
how
about.
things are going in Iraq, I think that pretty much gives you all the indication you need to know.
You're a little late to the game on that too.
Well, right.
Well, yeah, dude. But you know how the government is with unless it's for figuring out how to blow up a lot of shit. Our government and technology are never on the same page.
Well, it's because you can't explain it to these 50, 60, 70-year-old guys that are in Congress. That's the problem. It's like
email? What do you mean email?
It goes through tubes. It's not trucks.
I sent an internet
tubes.
and
It's
it
a
got
series
caught
of
in a
tubes.
tube. For 4 weeks. I didn't get my internet.
How many of
Except
these
for my
fucking
secretary's
podcasts
office.
do you think we've talked about the tubes in?
You can't get tired of
We've
these
been talking
tubes.
about these tubes well over a
He's on
year.
the committee.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's just
And these are
hilarious.
people that write the laws about this stuff, and they can't
Yeah,
even talk
totally.
about it intelligently.
I gotta give like a big hug to the man though. A big virtual internet love hug.
A big Hulk hug.
Yeah, I mean a big Hulk hug to Ted Stevens, man, just for that amusement
A
and
Bruce Banner hug.
no hard feelings whatsoever or anything else. You know, it's all good. But god damn, it's really funny to me still. I love it.
He fought for Alaska to be a state.
Yeah,
As long as he's been in politics.
Damn.
it's like, dude. Yeah, exactly.
So, it looks like in a move that may have been Blu-ray, who knows?
Yeah.
The master HD DVD decryption code was found because it was on a piece of hardware.
Printed.
Yeah, I think someone it was a 360 HD DVD drive. They took it out and like modified the firmware or something, like physically, electronically.
Right.
Put it back on to where they could read what was in memory on it. They read this key. This key is a 32-bit hexadecimal number. Using that number, it's not just that what people had found before were ways to get the individual volume ID,
Yep.
but without, I guess, the master key, they can revoke volume IDs and reissue volume IDs,
Gotcha.
but they can't revoke the master code.
Code. Right.
So supposedly this is unrevocable. Well, it got posted on Dig. Dig finally decided they got a cease and desist, so they pulled it off. They got so much shit from the user community. They're like, you know what? We're putting them. We can't squash this stuff.
It's
They're
a
like,
number. We can't kill it.
They're like, well, if we're gonna go down, we're gonna go down fighting about this.
Yeah.
Which is, it really looks like they might go down for it.
Dig might?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Over a number.
Yeah, and I think that's really what it comes down to. If it was like actual programming code that that had been leaked or something,
Right.
you know, that somebody had circumvented, like
I don't understand
it's just
how.
this is freaking thought police
so
stuff.
they have a judge.
This is thought crime. This is like you can't. This number is illegal.
Does it look like they're
What if
going
the
to
number was 4?
But
Like,
does it
you
look
can't make
like
4?
Does it look like they're going to go down because they have a judge that's going to rule against it?
Looks like they're going to go down because everybody who had in the DCSS stuff.
Yeah.
I can't think of one of the freaker early hacker magazines.
Yeah.
Out of New York. I can't think of the magazine. It's escaping me right now, but
Right.
they got cited, and they ended up having to even pay fines or something.
Okay.
But they were just linking too. They were just linking, just like Dig. Dig is linking
To articles.
right. But the thing is, they sent URLs. They were like, you're not allowed to link to these URLs. Well, one of the URLs has the
Number
hex
in the
value
URL.
in the URL.
Right.
I don't know. We talked about this earlier, but people have made shirts that each color is like a web color. Each hex value is a
Right.
web color. So just color bars on a shirt.
I think. Well,
It's a number. It's a friggin' hexadecimal number. You can't.
Can I-
That cannot. There's no way that
You know-
should be illegal.
Well, we can get a billboard made for about $200.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Right.
Yeah, if
You'd
you
have
put
a bunch
that
of people and put an email address, and you get a bunch of cool emails from nerds and Bloomington.
if you put that number on a billboard, seriously, would that-
I saw some shit coming into town on a few billboards that said like $108 or $80,000.
yeah, I saw it spray painted on a thing
Yeah.
for it was
It
like
was
about
gone
property
like
taxes.
half a day later. It was gone.
No, it was up for weeks.
Really?
I saw it for weeks. I saw it.
I must have saw it at the very tail end.
Yeah, I think you saw it at the
This is
tail
when
end.
was like-
you thought somebody was upset at the sign company because it's been empty.
No,
It was like cruising. Where's all this money going, or something?
property
like
tax or something like that. Yeah, it was somebody pissed about something.
Well, people are pissed because if you remember, not too long ago, they passed some sort of weird sign law and made a whole bunch of signs illegal for people who had signs.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
and I don't know what the other regulations were, but I'm sure somebody got some exclusive deal on fucking signs.
Dude, it'd be so cool
Or maybe they built
if
one of the
somebody
songs and
could,
use them.
if somebody could just put a shitload of money together and make some kind of like art stuff out of that, where
That's what the Your Art Here stuff have
they're
they've
just
done.
like. No, I mean like
And way
make it
more money.
all, make all of the because there's like
I'll make them all be the same. One
yeah,
big
because there's
progression
like
thing.
8 of them as you're coming into town that are completely blank right now and have
Yeah.
been for a while. They're just
Well,
all
it would
black.
be really cool if you would go from like the Indiana border all the way down 65 on a certain route and just do frames of video.
Yeah.
Like every
Yeah.
like an image every shirt and be like a flip book, a giant 150-mile long flip book,
You'd have to drive really fast for it to work.
or just take photos of each of them
Yeah.
as you drove by them.
Yeah.
Okay, Twitter.
I've been twittering, if you can use it as a verb, which is probably they don't want you to do because that helps them lose their copy or their trademark. And you can link to other people, which is what's kind of neat. So it ends up being like a conversation.
Right.
But it's basically a little blog. Like, say you can only write a couple sentences for a blog posting.
Right.
Like the question they put is like, "What are you doing now?" And it's like you can post from your phone, from IM, or from their website. And there's other little desktop apps.
Okay.
It's that you're twittering with your friends, you know.
Interesting. So,
So-
is it a community kind of based
Yeah,
thing?
so you'd be off someplace. You'd send an IM. It would post to your Twitter account. For your friends would see that you had posted your Twitter account.
Right.
Could be, oh, I'm over at the vid. What's
right.
going
What
on?
are you guys up to?
And then
A
it
little
could Josh could
social
get an
network.
IM message, and I would
gotcha.
get an IM message because we tracked each other's Twitter conversations or whatever.
They're just trying to serve as a hub, as a pipeline for social communications
Yeah.
via different.
Yeah, but all these things never last very long. It's like
No,
Facebook and
yeah,
MySpace.
well,
and,
it's
Orkut
like
and, I guess Orkut's still.
it serves kind of a minimal.
MySpace is still going.
It serves
Yeah.
it serves
But
kind
it's
of
a little
like-
bit.
But it's
Well,
still
but-
it's over, man.
If you think about it, it serves a pretty minimal
It's
function.
like Yahoo
It does.
now.
I mean, we
Yeah,
all
Yahoo.
know how to text each other. Is what you know what I mean?
Right.
In my phone, I can text multiple people at once.
Man, it's crazy if you
It
think
works.
about technology and I mean, I don't know. You see parallels with like how it's affected like music. I mean, one could say like electronic sort of music is just as big as like classical and subgenres and stuff like that.
Right.
But
Yeah.
think about it from what's the study of people and cultures? Or,
Anthropological.
yeah, think about it from that standpoint, like how we're the way we're interacting with each other is completely changing.
Or tools are changing. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
old anthropology was. Let's study their rock tools. Now it's like, let's study their magnetic media. It's like,
Oh yeah.
We're being treated with
I made
Josh's remix of Black Moth Super Rainbow, which is a band you should definitely check out. They play.
don't check them out in the cold rain.
Yeah, that's true.
I advise against that.
That's true.
aspect of
Check
checking them
out Nomo while you're at it as well.
Yeah, again, not in cold rain.
Not in cold rain, however.
Inside, hopefully,
That would be good.
where it is not
Comfort
cold
of your
or
home.
rainy.
Own home. Google Docs. They got the batch upload and the batch download.
Yeah, there's little things on how to basically take all your documents that you would have and sync them to Google
Because
Docs.
Google has this shortage of like personal data, really, is what it is, and they are concerned that you don't have enough of your life on their servers.
Well, I
And
just recently
they would
uploaded-
like for you to put all of your life on their servers. If you could just upload your brain, Google Brain,
That's
I
the
think
only
is-
thing that freaks me out. I mean,
it-
that really does freak me out about them.
I try
Well,
to
you don't
let-
upload everything.
I don't
Like
know.
I uploaded a document for Mike that was his resume that I worked on him with, and then shared it, and then he gets an email in Gmail, and he goes and he can get it and edit it. You know,
Yeah.
It's cool, but to me it's the finality of it being very trackable henceforth.
oh, it's already been trackable for.
They just
Not if I have just shit on my computer. Not
for
if I just
yeah,
have a
but I'm saying
document on
even
my
if you
computer.
install Google Desktop, that stuff that makes a
Man,
I don't have.
let's
Google
put it this
Desktop.
way:
It's not-
forensically, if you want to look at any of this shit from a legal electronic track standpoint, any average U.S. citizen is so fucking trackable with before any of this
Yeah,
stuff.
they've convicted
It's
people
so-
based on Google searches they did that they tracked down from their damn IP.
I'm not
and that
saying
was,
like the
evidence in
ability
a
to
trial.
find. I'm not saying.
Dude was like,
But
how
I'm
to
just
get
saying
away with
even-
murder? Like that was
I'm
like the
just saying.
search.
I'm just saying, like ATM transaction times and phone call times.
Yeah, but I'm talking about what the normal dude who doesn't really know a lot about computers, but can go to Google and find all
Yes.
my shit like right
Yes,
away.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Of course, there are going to be people who can like find shit about anybody at any time. You know,
Right,
the tools are
right.
definitely there, you know.
Right.
More than ever, but the average person doesn't know how to do that. The
Yeah.
average person can type Google, like,
But you're not.
and find,
if you
like,
set your Google
all
Docs
your
up
shit
right,
right
they're
away.
not shareable. It's not like they're searchable in Google.
No, and that's the thing. I mean, that's the one thing they do seem to go out of their way, at least for as much data as they you know.
Well, they fight the court subpoenas
Right,
on stuff.
they
you know?
fight stuff exactly,
Yeah.
which is great.
they
You don't-
fight evil.
You don't
They
want to.
they do tend to fight
They're
evil,
supposed to do no evil.
and they're trying not to do any evil. I think
But they're in China.
Every I'm just saying, every
Right.
entity in the history of our planet has existed that has said they're not going to do any evil has done evil.
Right, but not too many companies have that be like their mission
Oh,
statement.
I know.
Yeah,
I know,
it's
it's
a
cool.
ballsy mission statement, but
I'm
I
saying-
think
I
it's
know-
always going to be a failure.
I know they're-
on some level if you're a corporation.
Yeah.
They
in the
try not
United
to do
States
no
of
evil.
America. I know they try.
Dude, I don't think you
They're just
go
too
talk to a
big.
Google employee
Oh no,
and see how much they hate working for Google.
that's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm not. You know, but
I
they're-
know we
they-
only have 3 different meals cooked by our vegan gourmet chef.
Right, exactly. Oh, I only get to spend 40% of my own of my week
project,
on my
yeah.
own project this week.
Yeah, it's,
We had to make some cutbacks. Foot massages during dinner will only be at 2 p.m. now.
so just make your schedule accordingly.
That's exactly right.
There will no longer be an evening foot massage during dinner.
And yeah, somebody was I heard the other week was just saying that they're no longer going to refer to it as Google Earth. They're just going to call it Earth or Google.
I saw something interesting the other day. I think it was called Flash Earth, and it may have been at flashearth.com, but it lets you select like 4 or 5 different sources of satellite data.
Right.
Like, so you're there and you click, okay, I want to see NASA's whatever. Okay, now I want to see Microsoft's Virtual Earth. Okay, I want to use Google Maps.
Flips back and forth between
Some
all
of
of
them, it looked like you're using the exact same damn photos.
Actually, yeah. It's probably some of them do have the
But
same
it could have been the way it was
sources.
coded that at a certain, because I would zoom way in, that it would only
Yeah.
use one. Or,
So you say
God of
Apple
War.
Apple has what? Security updates? What?
I just get so sick and tired of how people say there's no security issues. There've been like issues with iTunes and Safari and QuickTime all within the last couple weeks.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they've had to do security
guys.
updates. That's what
We left this HTTP port open on iTunes, but it doesn't look like there's anybody that really understands what an HTTP port is. So
Let's go hang out in the
we're
spa.
gonna go ahead and patch it up while you guys are updating your playlist.
we can't do anything right now. We're working on the iPhone.
Right.
Right.
We'll get back.
We
to
just
you.
did you hear they made a formal announcement that they were postponing
The new OS,
whatever
yeah.
the giant cat name is, that it is the new one.
the new giant cat name that will cost you $90
Wait, the
90. It's more than that, isn't it?
Wait, the
or
OS,
whatever it is.
the-
Yeah, it is
It's like
more than that.
$200.
Like
$200.
past 10, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's Tiger, right?
Whatever the fuck the new flavor
Leopard,
is.
Tiger.
They're delay.
Pussy.
They said they had to delay it because they were working on a phone.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like, and you wonder why you don't have a lot of corporate customers.
yeah.
Yeah, we're going to work on this operating
We
system
gotta
we've been
make
talking
this-
about for a couple of years, but we need to work on this phone for a while.
We gotta
I guess a lot of people want this phone. Or
Well,
something.
but not enough to sustain it. That phone is going to bust and
You know,
fizzle.
it's
It's going to pop and fizzle.
Hey, let's pull money out of our operating system to work on the phone.
yeah, that is
That's
dumb.
really
It's like
dumb.
it's like you're not. It's not going to be the new
It's
iPod.
it's a leap of faith.
It's a stupid leap.
Who
of
knows,
faith.
man? Maybe it will be. Maybe it'll be the shit.
Yeah, but what a stupid gamble.
How much?
How about you hire more people to-
$600. How many people do you know that are going to spend $600 on a phone?
Well, I saw a survey that said 3% of people were interested in buying the iPhone.
Yeah,
It's too expensive.
way
Yeah,
too
it's-
much. Way too much.
Supposedly teenagers want it, but they're not going to buy it.
Well, it's like, well, yeah. When I was a teenager, I wanted a fucking
like-
Lamborghini too.
Yeah, ask how many kids
I mean-
how many kids want a PS3?
Yeah.
And then the other question is how many kids are going to get a damn PS3?
Right.
So, God of War for the dude. Is this that shit?
Yeah.
The-
This is that shit.
the soundtrack or the like.
This is,
backing tracks.
Yeah, stock music collections, basically
This is like my favorite one.
from the '60s.
God of War for the PSP.
God of War,
Yeah,
For
this
the
is stuff
PSP?
for there's God of War for the God of War something and just got some subtitle.
and then God of
For
War
the-
2. Right.
And
It's
God
kinda
of War
like
2
the-
has been out.
And then God of War
for
2
a
is
couple
out. Yeah,
months
now
or something.
for a few weeks, and Half-Life 2 episode 2 coming out soon. Yes.
Whenever the fuck it's going to come out, is it out yet?
I think it keeps. I need to look update.
It's coming
Steam.
with Portal.
Yeah.
Oh, and that reminds me. Did you see this thing where a kid had built maps for Counter-Strike? So they expelled him from school and made him go to a special alternative
he's
school.
Violent. He's violent.
He wasn't violent. He had just made maps of his school in Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
They were really cool maps. It looked like a school. It had like the banner that's in the school.
Right.
What's Counter-Strike?
It's a
Virtual
first-person shooter game.
Yeah.
So you could go through a school and shoot stuff?
Yeah.
Right, but it's a map of a place.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
it's like when
it's like this kid should not be
well,
expelled.
No. When people worked at Innovative with Arnie, they made a map of the office
right
to play.
These are not crazy things
to play not half. It was to play. They were playing. They were playing Unreal Tournament.
Right.
Music Tech. I saw something about this actually on TV. Google Earth and Holocaust Museum Crisis in Sudan project, where they're actually taking like, it's not like real time, but crazy amounts of information about stuff that's
the progression
changing
of what's
in
happened.
Sudan.
Yeah.
Here's the refugee growth.
Like lots of data.
That's awesome.
It's kind of like, if you think about it, a revolutionary way of
tracking
showing
stuff.
like information. Think about like presentations and
well,
stuff.
but you can't think about all that stuff that if you watched the Inconvenient Truth.
Yeah.
The fact that that's all is the presentation thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That it's got good visuals and that makes the point to people. I think that's really what hit with a lot of people because you tell them global.
We can
like,
now
whatever.
We can now see global effects.
But now,
of things.
now you can show to people, hey, look what's happening in Africa. You've never been there, but look at this shit.
Yeah.
You can see it from the sky. What's going on?
We're bouncing this off satellites, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that cool with you guys? We're just gonna go ahead
Okay.
and rattle some shit through these
It's
satellites.
kind of fucked up because you can see it from 3 miles up. Okay.
So I hear something went down with Insight. What's going on?
Well, okay, first,
They don't like
I'm
you to
staying
upload
at my,
files.
I'm staying at my buddy's place.
Don't upload files.
I'm staying at my buddy's place, and his broadband went out.
Yeah.
It was out for like a week or whatever, and he was busy and doing stuff and in and out of town and whatever. So we finally called him because we couldn't get stuff figured out, and they're like, "Oh, we shut that down because of copyright." He's like, "Well, what specifically? Can you tell me what?" No. So
You can't
they
tell
got
me.
to restore. Yeah, they can't tell you what it is.
Yeah.
So we basically got it restored, and now I'm using a VPN connection.
Yeah.
To tunnel out someplace else to where they would be the ones who would get on me about it, but not Insight.
Yeah.
And then you had shit where
Yeah.
Insight called you, right?
Yeah, they called me because of suspicious activity on my connection and wanted to alert me that 7 gigabytes worth of files have been uploaded on my line in the past 24 hours, which I didn't realize that there was sort of, I mean, is that sort of like the front desk or something like that? There's sort of like this little ticker running on your account, and they want to make sure you know what's going on.
7 gigabytes?
Yeah.
Like that?
They sell you a
It's
10
not that
megabyte
much.
connection, and you use it,
Right. And so
and they call you.
Right.
Hey, we noticed you're using the thing you paid us for.
Right.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure everything's okay.
Right.
It's like Subaru calling you and going, "Hey, dude, I noticed that someone drove your car was driven yesterday.
Yeah.
Were you driving your car?
No, actually,
Right.
Actually, they're doing it because I mean, look, they want you to use as little as possible. Really,
Right. But they sell it unlimited. That's the thing.
Yeah,
They'll
Right.
cut you off on.
Well, and I honestly, if I'm sort of waiting for another
7
call.
gigabytes.
It's one of the things where I'm waiting for another
It doesn't
call.
seem like
That's
that
not
much.
that much.
Yeah.
That is just
Not
not,
anymore,
that
is it?
much. So I'm waiting
If
for
you're sharing Linux ISO images,
right.
those can be 4 gig or whatever each.
Yeah.
If you shared those,
So I'm
twofold,
waiting for
that's-
another call on this, and if it happens, I'm really going to start to ask. Well, what is the limit of files?
What is
that
my
I can-
policy then?
Yeah. What is the policy on what I can upload?
What do I pay for?
If I'm aware, actually, I did check all the things you mentioned to me last time. My network is secured, and these were files that I was uploading intentionally, and I want to know what the problem with that is. If that's all right. Stop harassing me about my upload.
Oh, I didn't check. Is your thing get fixed? I guess it probably did, didn't it?
What's that?
Your awning.
Yes, my awning is replaced. Indeed, it is.
I didn't even see it.
You didn't notice because it wasn't fucked up. You only notice it when it's fucked up.
No, does it look the same?
It looks like it used to, except the posts are not painted; they're bare wood.
Oh, I didn't even fucking notice.
New posts.
And a sign says, "Do not hit me with your truck, please."
Dumbass.
And a really torn up corner. that was hit by the
that
truck
rough.
before.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. It was the top of it got hit by. Paul lives on an alley, and the guy delivering
Not
beer
for long.
down the alley wrecked into the awning in front of his house. Basically, ripped it off of out of the ground.
Yeah, it was during the very stressful day, right during lunch.
Well, this is the day the Inside called, which is what made me think about it.
I had to make 2 trips to a bank to accomplish one task. Well,
if you weren't so picky about which sucker you wanted,
and not eating the lunch is what happened that day too, and on top of that, returning from the second trip to the bank to accomplish the one task that I actually had all the paperwork for on the first time, going there for this task, coming back and saying yes, the awning was
hit by a truck.
was in mid being pulled off motion from my place, and a dude from the Miller Lite truck was standing on top of 2 kegs with an empty keg, whacking it really hard with the empty keg, trying to free it from his truck, but it ended up not working. He just had to pull away, and I had to be inside hearing the thing going. Yeah.
It's funny when shit like that happens because it's like that sucks and stuff, but it's not my problem.
And the dude apologized. Yeah, I walked out.
It's not my house.
I walked out, and I wasn't in a really good mood anyway, so I was kind of scowling at the dude just because it was just come on, what else has to happen?
Motherfucker, you just hit my house.
So but he did. He apologized. He's like, sorry, man. And I was like, it's not mine.
Yeah, whatever, yo. I
mine.
rent from this dude.
Yeah. So anyway, it was interesting. But
he's probably not gonna be very happy about it. But.
Matt wants some sort of HD-based media player external drive.
I'm going to buy an HD Pro camera at some point for.
Well, what I'm talking about is a hard drive based, hard def output one of those drive units. There's there's more than a couple companies that make.
Because what's the point? What are you going to do HD DVDs all the time for? May as well put it on hard drive. Is that the idea?
The thing is, it does output 720p, 1080i, plays DivX.
Nice.
ISO images of DVDs and VOB files, so you can basically take a DVD you have, rip it to the drive, and then just carry it around and not have to worry about discs, for one thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And the other thing is just throw your DivX video or whatever you have on it and then play it off of that.
How much is this thing?
They end up being, the enclosures hover around $100 for just the enclosure. Yeah. So then you throw a drive in. There's some of them that companies will sell them. There's versions I saw today, it was like a 320 gig one for like $140 with the drive, came with the drive.
Wow.
But I know some of them are pretty neat. It comes down to how high a resolution DivX and XVID files they can play, at least for me.
Yeah.
Because I've got high resolution, high def episodes of stuff now.
So what's the deal with the? This guy had to email Jobs directly to get his data saved on his laptop.
Yeah, it just tells you how asinine Apple support is.
Pretty
you pay that
funny
much money for it; it's so much more expensive than other stuff, and their service is no better.
Yeah.
They're going to act like it is, but
They basically,
really
the long and short of it is that they're basically going to replace this guy's computer after he had trouble with it, but he wanted to get his data off of it. And they said, "Well, no, we're just going to send you your computer. Your data's gone. Kiss it goodbye." So this guy emailed Jobs directly. Jobs' assistant got on it and got something done. Basically, had someone show up or had the new machine delivered along with his old machine, so he could copy data off and then
right. But the point is, you shouldn't have to go to the president or whoever is CIO or whoever the hell he is.
Absolutely not. And what's this cool web file widget? What is a widget?
I just noticed it on somebody's website. It's a little Flash widget app thing that you put on your site, and you can upload to the service files. So you click on it, and it just has little files, and you can click on them to download. I mean, it's a neat little downloader thing that you can just put on the side. If you had stuff you wanted people to download from your site.
Nice, I gotcha.
I thought it was pretty cool.
That is cool. Yeah, there's actually, have you seen, myminis.com? These little apps now that are being made in Flash that are they're kind of the dashboard.
Is it Flash or is it their new?
They have a couple different
now.
things.
It's like a new environment to build widget
things, and that are
I can't remember what the name of it was called, but there's some people that are really excited about it.
Yeah, there's a few different. There's a runtime that does that now too.
Right.
That's out that Adobe has just put out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Apollo.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep, Apollo. The My Minis thing is a Flash-based one that's actually mostly centered around a lot of website uses. So you can put these,
little
include these things
chat
on,
apps and
or
voice
whatever
apps
apps, or like
widgets
or
and,
something to look like your dashboard that you pull up, but it would be on your site. These would be widgets that would show that you can position and anybody can implement them. You can put them on your MySpace page or wherever you wanted to. So.
More shit on a MySpace.
Yeah, exactly. As if there's a
MySpace
need.
needs more things embedded in it that do things.
I think I'm gonna. I had this great business idea really the other day of making iPod cases for your MySpace page.
What?
Just think about it.
I don't understand.
Think about how many people have iPods and MySpace cases. They need cases for their iPods on their MySpace pages.
What? How about you make cases for skins for iPods that are people's MySpace pages printed out?
That's the sister company.
You know how cheap that would be to do?
I think that's a sister
Just
company.
make stupid plastic skins with people's stupid MySpace page printed out on it.
That's the sister company. But see, we need virtual iPod skins.
Did you hear? Was it this last week that the way it originally was talked about was that this woman had not been allowed to graduate because her MySpace page had a picture of her dressed up as a pirate saying "drunken pirate" or something.
And you don't graduate for that?
Well, it ends up the university was like, there's a little more to it than that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But I think she probably leaked that to make it
it seem like it was only that. Yeah.
I don't think it's
like no.
She's like, really?
Yeah. It wasn't.
It was like she was encouraging underage drinking. Well, she was 25 and she was drunk in a photo on MySpace. So how the hell is that encouraging underage drinking?
Right. Exactly.
It's not like people don't drink.
Right. So yeah. So
it should be illegal to be a teacher and talk about the fact that you do drink alcohol.
Yeah.
It is legal.
Wait. So the university said that there was more to there's more
to it as to why she was not graduating.
Oh, okay.
But
they didn't disclose why.
Right. Well, they're not supposed to talk about shit like that.
Of course. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for the 34th, 5th. Was that?
I think it was 34th. I don't fucking remember.
We're
34th.
34th. Technodifier.
Peace, people.
Bye.
Technodifier.